Hello, good afternoon, Virginia. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to introduce Virginia today to you. My name is Shetila. I'm now a student at the DIT Talents program at the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management. And Virginia, I have several questions to you. So, actually, you as a leader in the blockchain and crypto industry, um, what excites you most about the potential of blockchain technology as an economic and a social game changer?
Yes, I am really a believer that the technology blockchain is a special technology that is the economic and also the society for the world. Really, we understand that now we are in the middle of the transformation, not only in the advance of industry 4.0, in the transformation digital, in the different levels of the increase the relationship with the technology. Also, we are changing all or parallel, all of the really new models of the business, all the new ways to drive the economy in the world, and also is for me really is a higher potential. Maybe when we started, not when born maybe Bitcoin, okay, but when we started to explore the opportunities that this technology can bring us, and maybe we are in the hype, okay, but now we can talk about it's a technology that is implanted in all the sectors with the benefit about the transparency, security, traceability, very important, also, and generate the new models in digitalization economy and the society also. And we are now really with a realistic moment, that the technology is not only implanted in the different situations in the world, also is implemented for the future, for the new decades in our history of humanity. It's the biggest change that we are experiencing with the internet, in the internet.
Yeah, 20 years back with the internet. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. It's the moment that is totally all our career historical in the world that we are now at the beginning of the door. Okay, for implemented this technology, and now the expectation is for 2025, for example, is the trillions in the trillions market with this technology, and also is the same with the crypto space. Maybe we are in the way we are different moments, steps with realistic or not market economy with crypto, for example. But there are a lot of the other PS with tokenization, for example, or really the board with different markets with NFT matters. We talk about it. That is really a moment realistic for this technology, of course, in the future.
I see. There's much potential. It's still very room to improve, and it's now also the time to enter this space. So even one would say it's a little bit late, but there's no too late. Either to join this community, then never. So yeah, that in that sense. Actually, you have so many extensive international experience and networking in this industry. Could you please share some examples of successful application designs or fintech platforms that you have worked on with teams in different areas of the world? For example, do you have any examples there
yes,
for us?
I think you asked this question. I think that maybe my biggest potential is that I have a lot of experience with international markets, and then when this technology I started, I understand perfectly that it's a technology that needs to work, to collaborate, to establish this network with different people, and then I started in this direction, okay, and also my potential is that I'm a profile hybrid, and I work with the part of the teams and software, okay, and with the business market, business with the companies, and also I understand the market and the part of the teams. Then I take a lot of experience really with working and collaborating not only for a supervisory projects which advise on projects, for example, in China, in Emiratos Árabes, I worked with India.
Oh, it's amazing. You have so many experiences all over the world. It's really so amazing. So, if I ask you to summarize, what were the key factors that contributed to this success you've mentioned? So, just mention several keywords. Maybe give us a little bit inspiration. How could that be?
Well, I think that maybe these key factors for the exit, for the successful in this extended networking is the effort, the curiosity, the interesting to know other models of their culture and diversity, peoples that are working in different.
Oh, thank you very much for sharing this information. I believe very strongly that we at the IT Talents Program will find that very useful because many of us are seeking for a role, a certain future role in this area. So actually, the key factors for success is something that's so nice to get summarized by you. You have a very good example for us, the young ladies all over the world. Thank you very much for that. and also and also I realized that you also act as a trainer. So how do you approach empowering actually education, research, and entrepreneurship in the blockchain industry? Are there any specific initiatives or projects that you have been involved in that you would like to highlight, for example?
For example, in the sectors as gaming, that is changing completely because the tokenization and also metaverse or with the concept of social in the social movement, for example, in marketing, etc., it's completely. And then also there are other sectors that I mentioned, no? The health, supply chain, education. Of course, you can track now with support with tokenization, or you can track your historic curriculum, for example, with blockchain. No? There are a lot of the experience and projects that is rising, and I am very happy to be involved with yours.
Yeah, thank you very much also for this. Actually, from my own experience, I have some financial background and also a little bit IT related. And even that, I felt at the beginning it was totally difficult to enter this space. And then I was luckily, one of my colleagues told me about the CIT Talents program. And there are also many mentors. They are previously also the students at the IT Talents program or other program, and they were happy, or they are happy to like you, to train us, give us advices, and act as a mentor, so that make a so wonderful program to get us ready for the blockchain area. So I'm so thankful to that. So I entered this space actually since April this year. So now if we talk about something, I can already build some own opinion. So I find it amazing. I will never reach this state by myself, So that's the power of the community and of people and they are ready to share their knowledge like you. So just say very thankful to you. I'm not alone here, and also
Yes,
with many others. So that's yeah.
In this case, ever also we put on the table,
Yeah.
no, the deal,
Yeah.
your really your research, no, about the things, all the
Yeah.
things you want to know. But really, it's when I, for example, I started, I was thinking, maybe I don't understand really to engagement with a lot of the people, honestly, because it's not my thing, but generate content. Use, then I track a lot of the people that for me, and then share the content. And this is a part, as a bad evangelist, is part of my activity daily, no? And then this is open a lot of opportunities. If you need to dedicate a time, of course, because when I sell it of, for example, the content for my training, for education, or for share, it is not. It's very selective, with a very section, very analyst, all this information, because I every day spend 2 3 hours in investigation, and then I can also to. But of course, it's a good experience to share with the people that are now interested, that are expert, and
Yeah. And also I've learned that you have experience as a writer and editor in the industry. How important do you believe that clear and accurate news coverage in the blockchain and crypto is in the blockchain crypto space? How do you ensure responsible journalism and educate the public about the potential of blockchain technology? You remember sometimes if something goes wrong, and even it has nothing to do with the underground technology blockchain, like if the X, and then um, everyone says the blockchain is, blame the technology, and then the reputation somehow not that good. I realize that sometimes if I talk to some higher management in our company, where financial industry, so they say, okay, they are only gamers, so like that. And how is your experience, and do you believe how could we improve that to the news coverage in to the usual people, to the public? So how's the experience or your proposal, something like that? Yeah.
And for example, the NFTs, no, the 3 years ago is very important for the not only for the pair of the market, the rest of the market, and also how we can enter in different brands, in different markets, okay, and also with the impact in the with the customers. And for to take an example, we launched this project that is a special awards for the people. All the people that are receiving these awards is not entering the space of the NFTs. It's the first time in around. Um, around 15 countries, you can imagine, and the people is not entering a space in the markets in the and this is for example that's one of the last projects that I involved I launched. But in general, my experience is that when you are contributing with a rising making a news startups, for example, no, that there are a lot. This industry is building with a new startup, with really to integrate new teams, or maybe sharing different companies, different type of startups. For example, experts in videos, in gamers. Okay, I would like to enter in metaverse. I would like to enter a project that change in NFTs. Yeah, I know different projects that after 2 years, 3 years, is or maybe stop it for the financial, okay, because for the inversion, or maybe because it's not prepared for the market. No, you need to integrate more elements in the team for project. No, it's a really well. It's a new industry, and there are a lot of the things that we need to understand in the ecosystem. No.
Okay, very insightful information for us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Virginia. Um, I believe our time is more or less over. So, if you have any closing notes to us, to myself, or to the students, to my colleagues from the DIT Talents program, please, some advice or some notes. Every information is very welcome, appreciated. Please, then,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Because also there are a lot of the things that is you need to introduce the UK to bring the pass for entering this new markets. For example, yes, okay, how can need to take my wallet, how we can make a new transaction for with free if I want to really do launch a business or in a Web3, which is the form which is that I need, or maybe really we need to understand for these steps, not of if also if you, for example, no, yes, okay, but I would like to really to do a class, a conference to different elements in a metaverse. No? Okay, you need to enter with your avatar. You need to okay your identity virtual. There are a lot of the things.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Virginia. Thank you for your time and for your insightful information to us. It's quite inspiration, a lot of information for us. But thank you very much for sharing this. I hope in the future we'll get time to know each other one day on a certain conference. Please just let us know if you come to Germany, for example, so or even in Frankfurt, if get time. So we really, or I really would like to know you in person. Thank you very much for your time.